Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Wake Forest offense takes the field for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball, and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Number 26.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Here's the snap. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Marshall, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Marshall's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got room at the 35. The expressway is wide open. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on the toss play.
And if we start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, that might open an opportunity for a play action. Maybe fake the toss and see if you can get a tight end or a slot receiver down the middle of the field.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He breaks a tackle. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Can't get him to the ground. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Number 33 in the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Wake Forest 13, Marshall 7.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense. They have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man, it's Grant. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a 1st down for Marshall. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Marshall quick to the line. The corners are walked up tight. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Herd!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
14. Wake Forest 13.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. On the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Smashes through. Just dismissing tackles. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here comes the option. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
And the Demon Deacons are on the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake, but here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these design quarterback runs, I got to take care of the football.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the gun to give to the back. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Completes it in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Smashes through the tackle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Snags it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, and nowhere to run.
Now the toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Past the first down marker and still running. Bulldozes him. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
He's not going to get there as this defense stops the 2-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop as a 19. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. Right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. This little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the first down here on 4th. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. It might be a gamble to go for it on 4th down. With that distance, it's a real gamble to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think the defense was ready for it. I know I certainly wasn't. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was going to be a throw, but they caught him off guard running the football, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense only needs a field goal to take the lead. They've got great field position, but it's 4th and short on the plus side of the field. And as a head coach, you got to start thinking, do we go for it? Do we stay on the field? Do we get some more yards, make the field goal even easier? Let's find out.
The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. It is perfect. And they go back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. All the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll keep it himself.
In an offense, if you're going to be successful running the ball, and I don't care who it is carrying it, you've got to have receivers that are willing to block. You've got to have guys that are willing to get involved. How about the receiver here on the stock block going and picking off that safety?
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Run just plowing ahead. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Picks up the first down, still moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. Ready to try the point after. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
29, Marshall, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
On the play. Coming up, 4th down.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.